So this video is here to explain something that very few people in Australia know about, and it's something to do with the Constitution of Australia that is quite unique. That means the fate of Australia is literally in the hands of the people, and most of us have no idea that that's the case. So the Australian Constitution is actually quite unique in the world. It's not a republic like America, and it's not subject to the Parliament's will like in Britain. It's actually subject to the will of the people. And there's a link here that you can click on that explains a lot more about how that all works. So basically, in Australia, the whole system of Parliament and the sole reasons for its existence is to make laws for the people with the clear implication that those laws will reflect the will of the people on the subject matter of those laws. So what this basically means is that it's actually your responsibility to let your members and senators know what your will is. And so it's a double-edged sword in that if you don't let them know, then lobbyists and companies will let the government know what their will is, and that's the will that will be carried out. So it will be the will of the corporations rather than yours. But the fact that it does exist means that we can actually send in letters to tell people this is our will, and they actually legally have to take notice of that. These My Will letters were actually successfully used by Kuranda in Queensland to become fluoride free, and there's a video that you can click on to go and have a look at some information about that. But they basically also created an amendment to the Fluoride Act that paved the way for all the Queensland councils to be able to actually vote on whether they want fluoride in the water or not. So since then, 12 regions in Queensland have voted to be fluoride free. So the process is that the My Will letter needs to be sent to the federal MP and the state senators. One letter actually represents 4 people. So if you had 94,000 people in an area, then you'd need 23,500 letters to create a people's mandate that would hold up in a court of law. Now in Kuranda, they found that they didn't actually need to get the full amount before something happened, because once a group of people all get together and start wanting something to change, then it's incredibly powerful. So to make it easy for you, there's this website Poker-Polly, so you can click on the link, take you to that website, and it's got some letter templates that you can use so that you can let your will be known. There's a general one, there's a GMO objection, and there's an Australia's direction. I use the Poker-Polly site. So firstly, you just want to select what electorate you're in. So if you click on the drop-down menu, and then you can select which one that you're in. If you're not sure, then you can click on the Find Electorate button. If we just click on this one, and then you've got a drop-down menu for the GMO objection letter, just a standard My Will letter that you can write about anything, or an Australia's direction My Will letter. So if we go to the GMO letter, click on Preview Email, and it will pop up with your whatever email system you have. So if you have Mac Mail or Outlook. Otherwise, if you don't use one of these, if you use Hotmail or Gmail or Yahoo or something like that, then you'll need to copy and paste it into your system. So you sign that, send that off, and then you scroll down and it has a list of all the other people in your area. So I've clicked whatever area that was, Benoa or something, which is obviously in New South Wales, and I then click on all of these, bring up the email and sign it and send it off. If I'm happy with it, can add extra things to it. The Governor General's one, you actually have to go to the Governor General's website and copy and paste that in there. If you've got a Gmail or Hotmail or something like that, you might just want to copy one version of it and then go and copy all of these email addresses, so you just create one email to send to everybody. And that's pretty much it. And then everybody knows what your will is about anything that you particularly want them to know about. The awesome thing is that we all have ideas, opinions about how Australia's future should be, and we now have that opportunity to let that be known.